Welcome to another CTV Sports presentation. CTV Sports is brought to you by St. Clair Chevy Buick GMC. We care. By Murphy Inn Restaurant and Hotel in St. Clair. By North Star Bank, North Star, guiding the way. By Neiman's Family Market. By St. Clair Home Goods and Ace Hardware. And by CTV, Community TV for Marine City and St. Clair.
Good evening, everybody. Craig Zimmerman, Jesse LeBoon, week number 6 of the high school football season here. About ready to get underway, Jesse, and we've got the Trojans of Clawson in town tonight.
Yeah, we sure do.
Mariners looking to continue on their winning ways. We'll go over the offense and defensive starters. Or about 7 minutes before game time. The offensive for the Mariners at the end positions, number 25, freshman Nolan Disselrath, and number 5, junior Derek Landis. At the tackle positions tonight, number 64, junior Tanner Mason, and number 58, junior Josh Headley. At the guard positions, number 68, sophomore Derek Schlotman, and number 54, senior Vinny Gayton. The center tonight, number 59, junior Trevor Knox. And the backfield for the hometown Mariners will consist as follows. The flanker tonight will be number 2, junior Angelo Petsalis. The fullback, number 7, senior Jack Kretschmar. The halfback tonight will be number 32, junior Aaron Soph. And the quarterback, sophomore, number 8, Ethan Datillo.
All right, on defensive side of the ball, starting at the defensive end positions, Sal Tranquita, Devin Gorniak, both juniors. At the tackle positions, senior Mason Beal, junior Nick Barunda, and senior Vinny Gatan. Linebackers tonight for the Mariners will be junior Josh Headley and freshman Wyatt Walker. At the corner position, got Aaron Soph, a junior, and Derek Landis on the other side, also a junior. And in the safety positions, junior Angelo Patsalis and senior Jack Kretschmar.
Well, the Mariners come into this game, Jesse, at 4-1. Obviously want to put another one in the record book and go on to get their 6th win next week, hopefully, for a playoff position.
Against the hometown rivals of St. Clair Saints here. We'll be away, but at our home field.
Clawson is 3-2, and they lost to East Point, and the Mariners beat East Point last week. Those would be the common denominator there. Tonight's other games, St. Clair Saints are playing Centerline. Marysville Vikings playing Madison Heights Lamphere. Got Warren Lincoln playing St. Clair Shores Southlake. And a game that we hope will play further implications. We've got Almont versus Armada, and they seem to be the other teams in Division 5 that could be on the opposite side of the bracket.
Yeah, we're starting to look down the road there, and you know what all is going to play out and who we could possibly face in the postseason. So it always gets interesting now. There's a lot of moving parts there. Everything could change, but it is nice to start to look ahead there like that.
Game time appears to be a temperature of 56 degrees. I heard before the game 40% chance of showers, but right now it's 100%.
Yeah, it's coming down pretty good. Started about 45 minutes ago.
They're looking for between 50 and 40% all the way through 11 o'clock tonight, so see what that brings. A little lighter crowd on hand, and can't blame them. They'll watch CTV 6 for the game on Saturday.
Yeah, they'll watch it tonight at midnight, hopefully. If
in case you want to watch the game on the internet, what is the address?
I think it's watchctv.org.
That's it, watchctv.org.
And that's nice because you don't always have to have the timing right to turn on Channel 6 on the cable or whatever. You can just go on there and watch it at your leisure.
Anytime
or
you wish.
Even better, if you know anybody sitting out of, know anybody out of town that doesn't have, Channel 6 in this area, they can go right on there and watch it as well. So.
Yep. Anywhere in the want. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the game. I'm sorry, before the game starts here.
So film-wise, Craig, coming into this game, offensively, they pretty much run one of 3 formations. Not a whole lot of different looks from them. They're either going to run a spread 22 or a power I with a halfback, but a lot of decision making that's given to the quarterback. A lot of reads.
Right.
He's either going to keep it or he's going to give it away. So we'll see how that plays out tonight. Mariners I think everybody along the line and in the secondary, you just do your job, do your role, cover your man, don't get sucked in, and I think they'll fare pretty good tonight.
Mariners been pretty good at that. Even at the loss against Madison, the defense played splendid. Held them really to 2 touchdowns in 4 quarters. And we'll let's take a quick break here, and we'll come right back for the action with 2 minutes remaining on the clock here.
So, I got my start in officiating when a friend told me I should try it. At first, I just did basketball, and I got hooked. Before long, I added baseball, softball, football, and volleyball. I really enjoy giving back to the game, working with kids, and working with my local association to recruit and train new officials. I would like to say to anybody that officiating is a great way to help kids and stay connected to the game. We always need new officials. There's help wanted, just listen.
It's on
Here we go, Mariner band getting ready for the Mariners to jump out. Trying to get a look at our monitor, nothing going on there. Special thank you to our crew in the trailer tonight. Paul Dingaman, Bruce Holliday, Kenny Young, Chris LaFave, Elizabeth Olick, Matt Olick, and Jared Forbes. Here come your hometown Mariners, led by number 7, Jack Kretschmar, and number 58, Josh Headley, the captains. I think with the humidity, that smoke is hanging around for a little bit.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice look right there. Sometimes it dissipates so fast, you can't see it. That's hanging around there nicely.
Got the boat going down at the south end.
So the Mariners did win the toss. I do believe they elected to defer, so I think they are going to be kicking.
Deep for the Trojans. Number 9, Jacob Butler.
Trojans are going to line up at the south end of the field today. Start the game. So the Mariners did win. I think they elected to receive. They're going to be defending the north end of the field to begin the game here.
Rudy Patterson and Jacob Butler deep for the Trojans. In case Mariner fans wondered where Clawson is, Jesse.
Nope. Looked at it, didn't recall it, Craig. So dig deep in your memory bank and let us know.
14 Mile and Main Street, which would be 14 mile west of I-75, west of Oakland Mall by about a mile and a half, just to the north between 14 and 15. Been there, the Memorial Park there many times. You've been there, you played there.
That was a long time ago, Craig. Not that long ago, but yep.
Yeah, Clawson is a small community, right between Troy and Royal Oak. And we are underway. Gonna drop, picked up by Moore. Up the gut, up to about the 20.
Not much good coverage there by the Mariners. Everybody stayed in their lanes and took out who they needed to take out, converge on the ball, make a good tackle. Looks like they're going to start about the 21. Looks like Ben Wright on the tackle for the Mariners in there.
We call this one the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 Trojans, first offensive play of the game. Please.
Imagine we'll see quite a few rush plays here at the beginning here. We don't want to get into a throwing situation where it's slippery.
Quarterback is Bryce Blessing from the shotgun. Rolling in to throw on 1st down. Intended for number 2, Grant Nagurski.
Yeah, right through his hands. He was wide open.
Yeah.
You catch that ball and stay
I thought he was going to get 6 or 7.
Yeah, and that's also a surprise to see them come out right in the throwing situation right away. As wet as it is out there.
Yeah. Running back tonight for the Trojans, the lone single back is Jacob Butler. He's a senior. Bryce Blazing is a senior as well at quarterback. Nobody in the backfield. Got a slot left, 2 right, 2 left. Man in motion this time is Butler. Pass play to Butler behind the line of scrimmage. Caught.
Nice.
Gets to maybe pick up a yard.
Jack Kretschmar on the tackle there. It's good. Little bubble screen again. Little pass out wide out.
We're going to give him 2 on the play.
Very good the way that Jack attacked that ball. You can see it developing right in front of you, and you don't wait for that guy to catch the ball and to make a tackle. You got to get upfield and make him make a decision which way he's going to go. Good open field tackle by Jack that time.
3rd and 8 from the 23. Blazing from the gun. Going to go the opposite way. He's going to be thrown down, fumbled. Mariners pick it up or no?
I think they tried to pick it up and they lost it. So it was covered by 62 by Clawson. We had a chance to jump on it.
Bring up a 4th and a mile. Punter will be lined up in the end zone. Here's a replay. Hope you can see it because we can't. Punting for the Trojans, Grant Naguski. From deep in the end zone.
No wind, just rain.
Tristan Perry's his blocker. Snap is good. Short punt, going to get a roll. Right into the hands. Coming near side.
Back to the original fielding position, about the 35.
So Jack Kretschmar on the return, and I think we got a marker down.
Tackle by Nick Oda there for the Trojans.
Penalty marker down at about the 43-yard line. We can't see the referees on our screen now.
Nice indication of the flag there in the bar at the bottom.
Illegal block. Holding. Personal foul, too.
Just going to back the Mariners up to about, across the midfield here. Another 10 maybe. That's going to be a 15-yard personal foul. About the 39. Mariners own 39.
1st and 10. First possession for the Mariners. Ethan DiTilio at quarterback. Sophie and Kretschmar in the backfield. Slot is Pitsalis. Soph gets loose. 5-10. Give him about 13 on the carry across midfield to about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, good blocking there by the offensive line. Got outside, let his end get downfield, take care of that linebacker. That's a good chunk play.
Change the move. Ben Wright comes in. Soph will come off.
At the Clawson 47-yard line.
Looks like the rain has let up.
Not really.
No? Okay.
Quite a few umbrellas there in the stands.
First
Still coming down pretty
10
good.
from the 47. Pitch play going right. Nice cut. Right on the carry. Across the 40 to about the 38-yard line. Bring up a 2nd and 1.
Good run there for Ben. Even after initial contact was made, he was able to slip through some of the Trojan defenders. Still got a good 3 or 4 yards after initial contact was made. Good pump of the legs, keep driving.
TJ Werner on the stop. 2nd and 1 for the Mariners. Petzal split out wide to the near side in front of us. 3-man backfield. First man through, nowhere. Loss of about a yard.
All handed off to number 7, Jack Kretschmar. Met at the line of scrimmage.
Kretschmar loses a yard, maybe
Tackled
2.
by Nick Chance there for the Trojans. And that center plugged up pretty good there that time. There's nowhere for him to navigate, get through that line.
Bring up 3rd and 4.
That's the thing of those Mariners, if they can get through that line of scrimmage, they're so elusive with their cutbacks that it's easy to get good chunky yards there.
Pitsalis again to the near side. Left side. Right picks up close to first. It looks like he's got it from here.
Nick Oda for the Trojans coming up with the stop.
First down, Mariners.
First down and 10 for the Mariners at the Clawson 41-yard line. fresh and 37-yard line.
Ball spotted right hash mark 37-yard line. First quarter, no score. Patillo hands off first man through. Looks like Kretschmar down across the 30. He lost the ball. And they're saying turnover. Trojans ball. Fumble.
That's unfortunate for the Mariners there. Just picked up a tough first down, and ball popped out right before he went to the ground.
See on a replay here. They had a good, nice pickup there.
If he got, he had a hole there to the left.
Yeah.
He just headed down there. It almost looks like he was down before they ripped that out, but they ruled it a fumble, so turnover. The Trojans will try to get something going here again on their offense.
Single man in the backfield, Butler.
We're going to line up in their signature spread 22
Yep.
formation. You'll see this a lot tonight.
Blazing from the gun. Pass play, quick. Couple blockers in front of him. Give him about 3 or 4.
Not much. Mariners did a good job to evade those tackles out there on the wideouts. Come up and make that stop, that little bubble screen pass.
Spotted at the 35-yard line. Bringing up a 2nd and 6. Gorniak on the stop. Along with Headley.
I don't think this rain's going to stop for a little bit, Craig. I checked the radar, and it looked like the band it's just here to stay. It's going to
Hanging
move
around.
right up diagonal with us.
Blazing is a 6'1", 159 senior, the quarterback. Handoff coming near side. I think the Mariners got this one covered.
Boy,
They
excellent
do. Loss
penetration
of
there.
about 4 on the play.
Excellent penetration by the Mariners there to get off those blocks on the defensive line. And once he received that pitch, there was just nowhere for him to go. He tried to make it to the outside, but
Aaron Soph met him, yeah.
3-4 Mariners
Watch this.
give pursuit.
Soph's coming from corner there. Nice job.
Excellent.
Key there as well was Pitsalis pinching him out. Gave Soph time to cover up. 3rd and 10 for the Trojans.
That trips on the far side.
Yep. Blazing. On count. He's changing. Looks like he's changing the play.
Got the counting down would be close here. They better get
Yep.
it off. Yep, delay game.
5-yard penalty. Coach
Yeah, I looked
Sparks
over
not
and-
too happy over there, but he was throwing signals at him.
He called it in. He probably had 6 or 7 seconds left. The referee hadn't started counting there in midfield, and maybe it's just some miscommunication between him and his quarterback. So, result: 5-yard penalty, delay game. So here we go. We'll start. It looks about 3rd and
15 from the 26.
Yep.
Trips to the right side. Single man to the near side is Perry. Rolling right. Whoa.
overthrown.
Nowhere near anybody. Bring the punt team on. The Mariner defense stops him again.
Mariner, they do a good job. They line up. It almost tricked that quarterback into thinking he's man coverage, but there's 3 out there and only 2, and as soon as the ball snapped, that safety fades over. You end up going into a zone, and there's just nowhere for him to throw the ball. So it should be decent field position here again for the Mariners.
Yep.
They receive the punt.
Gusky punting from about the 10. Deep for the Mariners, Petsalis and Kretschmar lined up at about the 40. Punt, caught, line drive.
On the
Actually,
far side.
Tigert is returning it. Gave it away a little too soon. Taken down at about the 43-yard line.
Just couldn't quite outrun him
Yep.
to get up that sideline there, but yeah, a good punt on the Trojans' behalf.
Yeah.
It was low, good spiral, got decent distance out of it. I would say it was
There's a replay.
fielded about the 40, 41. Yeah, 44.
Right there.
Yeah,
Dead
there's
duck.
4 or 5 white jerseys. There's just nowhere to go.
Right.
Try to run backwards to break the corner, but it just doesn't work out sometimes.
1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. CTVC game of the week. No score here for the Mariners. Detilio under center. Fumble.
Recovered by the Trojans again.
Jeez, 2 turnovers on consecutive Mariner offensive plays. It's wet out there.
It's wet, and they had a change of quarterback last week.
Yep.
So I mean, it takes time for those meshes, those exchanges, to become seamless, and especially when it's in a wet, environment like this. So.
Best position of the night so far for the Trojans, lined up 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Short field.
The defense got to step up here, come up with another stop. They've been solid so far this game.
2-man backfield for the Trojans. Looking for an extra blocker there. Throwing it up deep.
Double hitch, he's got him beat.
Pick.
Intercepted.
Yep. Trying to wrestle it away.
All right. That's the way you.
Gives him a 15 there. Angelo Petsalis on the interception.
Excellent.
That
had
was
him.
a stupid penalty.
Yeah. Had him well played back there. He actually was behind him, but the quarterback just didn't have enough arm,
didn't do a
underthrew
whole
it.
lot. Let's see the replay here. That's what not to do, kids. You get burned and then you retaliate. It's a 15-yarder. It appeared to be a thrown-up ball, like a jump ball. As soon as
Sure, he had
threw
pressure in his
As
face.
soon as he threw it.
A little bit. He felt that pocket collapsing on him a little
there.
bit. Threw it up, underthrew it. Covered by 3 Mariners. You underthrow that, and it's going to get picked every time. So.
Look at that little push earns you 15 yards.
Yep. Costly.
1st and 10 Mariners from the 30-yard line.
So Mariners come back on offense. Kind of been a seesaw so far. Scoreless here in the first quarter.
We got Petsalis, Kretschmar, and Soph in the backfield.
Nothing much there. Jack Kretschmar on the carry.
Number 7, Jack Kretschmar with the carry. Tackled by number 75, Devin Sylvester.
Tackled by Devin Sylvester for the Trojans.
Give him a foot. Called a 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
3 turnovers on 3 successive plays. Petsalis comes near side, far side. This time is Wes Uplegger. Man in motion, Petsalis going left. He's got a wide open 40, 50, 40. Petsalis at the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Angelo Petsalis, 69-yard run from scrimmage.
So got
Beautiful
through
handoff, a nice side to the left end of the line.
There was nobody there. The blocking went right inside that defensive end, and once he got through there was nobody there left.
Here's a replay. Watch how nice the line did. And as soon as he got beyond the line, there wasn't anything there.
Nothing
there he
at
is.
all.
Boom.
Gone.
That was a nice job by the offensive line. Headley, Gaetan, Knox, Schlotman, Mason. Point after here.
Petsalis, the holder.
Kick
Down.
is up. And it's good. Mariners on top, 7-0, 6:21 first quarter. Point after was Angus Houston, the senior.
Good. So everything comes together there for the Mariners. You go a little bit outside. Good handoff, good exchange, good blocking. Mariners are on the board, 7-0.
Tonight's game is senior night, and they announced all the seniors before the game. It's fairly easy to mention them all because there's not a lot of them. Seniors for the Mariners: Jack Kretschmar, Angus Houston, Tristan Johns, Bernard Jarvis, Shane Collins, Vinny Gaetan, Trey Martin, Mason Beal, and Cameron Poglio. The rest are underclassmen.
8 seniors, which we've talked quite a bit about this year. So Mariners just continuing to build their depth with their young players.
Yeah, range really coming down. You can see it there.
Yeah, now it is. Slowed down a little bit for a little while there, but now it's picked right back up. So Houston set to kick off for the Mariners.
Deep.
Oh, good kick this time.
Yeah, nice kick.
Good hang time, about the 10.
Oh, dropped. Number 3. That might. Yeah,
Ball
that
still
could be
loose.
anybody's ball there. Slippery.
Fumble recovery.
Trojans.
Mariners get out.
Mariners ball.
recovered the ball.
Yeah, watch a replay on that one. I think it's a victim of another wet ball because
Yeah,
the
3 or 4 of them just couldn't get a handle on it.
first one came right off. Then you thought, well, he's got time.
Yeah, number 2 coming on late during the kick, wasn't quite in the right position.
Right.
Ended up taking out his own guy.
So Mariners gave it up 2 in a row early. Trojans give it up here. Mariners hopefully will be able to capitalize with a short field at the 19-yard line.
Solf Kretschmar in the backfield, Tigert on the near end.
Gonna go pass
Roll
play.
out.
Cantillo throws, caught. Inside the 10, that's Derek Landis. Got a flag down.
Tackled by Tristan Perry for the Clawson Trojans. There's a flag on the play. Went out of bounds about the 6-yard line is where the officials are marking him. They're calling that a late hit or what?
I would guess since there was only one Mariner down there, wasn't there? Yep.
Personal foul against
Half
the Trojans
distance,
again.
so it'll be first and goal at the 3. Tigert comes out. Got a timeout, Clawson. 6:09 left first quarter. Little break in the action here. Mariners will be first and goal from the 3. If we want to run a sponsor, we could do that. Break in the action, 56 degrees from East China Stadium. Craig Zimmerman, Jesse LeBoon on a Friday night.
Really the first weather we've had all year.
Yeah.
You know, against last week against East Point, you know, it was quite windy down there, so they had a little bit of trouble throwing the ball, both teams for that matter, but boy, it was really gusty. But as far as precipitation, this is the first we've seen all year.
Put your calendar ready for next Friday night. Crosstown rivalry. Mariners will be here on the visitor side. Saints will be the home team. And obviously playing for the bell.
It's going to be a good game there. I know both teams are going to be fired up. Never want to lose to your crosstown rival.
First and goal from the 3. It'll be backfield of Soph. Landis right end. Hand off Soph.
Didn't quite get there.
Gonna be close.
A quick snap there that time. The Mariners rushed up to the line trying to catch the Clawson Trojans by surprise. Tackled by number 9, Jacob Butler for Clawson.
Second and goal from the 1.
Second and goal at the 1.
It's at Colby Walker at a fumble.
Covered by Colby Walker,
Yep.
number 9. Like they tried to do a little quarterback keeper there, rush a line, just
Replay, see how it
couldn't hang on to the ball. Oh, it just came out hot.
come out and snap.
Yeah, just never had a good handle on it. Popped right up in the air. Good recovery by Colby.
Yeah, third and goal from the 5. Little play action here wouldn't be bad. Full house backfield.
Kretschmar, Soph, and
Walker, I believe. Rolling right, throws, pick. Not a good spot to throw it.
No, pretty congested.
Yeah,
Pulled
not-
right up there.
Now with the traffic there.
Intercepted by T.J. Werner by Clawson. And I tell you, that close, when everybody's congested, you're lucky he didn't take that back to the house for 6.
Yeah, you're right.
That-
That was the first
that's
thing I thought of.
That's a dangerous spot right there, you know.
See if there's a replay
Throw
on
into
this.
congestion like that, and there's not a whole lot of people back. He can just.
Yeah, there's a lot of white jerseys when you're on the 5-yard line.
Sure.
So 1st and 10, Trojans at the 19-yard line. They're going to start in the opposite direction where the Mariners started with the ball.
Still 4:47 left in the first quarter here. A lot of possession changes here.
Yeah, 5 turnovers in the first quarter. Butler along with Vesper in the backfield.
Official timeout.
Mouth guard or chin strap.
They get their things together. Clock begins to run.
1st and 10 from the 19. Blazing from the shotgun. 2-man backfield. Handoff.
Nothing much there.
Butler. Stopped by Wyatt Walker.
White again, the freshman playing the linebacker position, has been all season for the Mariners. Clock begins to run.
Yep. 2nd and 9 from the 20. Same formation. Picks up another yard.
Just a dive play.
Number 63, Devin Gorniak.
We'll be looking at a long 3rd down here. 3rd and 7. About. See if they elect to pass here with their bubble screen or what they want to do here. And line up in there.
3rd and 7, they're calling it. 2-man backfield. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Caught. 1st down and then some up the sidelines. 50, 45, 40, cutback. Big 1st down, taken down at about the 37-yard line.
Big run for Tristan Perry there. Had good coverage by the Mariners. Yeah, you know, he
Here's a replay.
just can't come up with that open field tackle there. And once they get on the sideline,
behind line of scrimmage.
yeah, just playing catch up from there, running that tightrope right
This
down.
kid's a hot dog, though. He gets a 1st down and he points. It's like, dude, it's 1st quarter, okay?
Maybe he's got something up his sleeve. You never know. But I agree with you. Be humble.
Yeah.
Take your
He's,
first
well, he's
down.
the same one that got the 15-yarder.
Yeah, take your 1st down, get back in the huddle.
Perry near side. 2 on the far side. 1 is Vesper. Blazing. Uh-oh. Throws.
Screen
incomplete. Lucky he got rid of it.
Yeah, well, design, right? The whole defensive line just basically turns sideways, lets the defensive line perforate, and everybody's downfield. But you gotta make the throw and make the catch in order for that play to work or have any kind of chance.
Clock stop with 2:48. Bring up a 2nd and 10.
Got to imagine the quarterback was feeling a sense of urgency.
Yeah.
You see 3 or 4 black jerseys coming at you. Even though you know it's designed, it probably still doesn't calm your fears much.
Two right, 2 left. Single man in the backfield, Butler. Blazing from the gun. Butler lined up to his left. Throws it up, deep, deep, deep. No, going to be intercepted. Yeah, 2nd interception, same play.
And Charles Tiger, number 1 for the Mariners.
Right around the 5-yard line.
Just had excellent position on him
Yeah,
again.
real good position.
Body to body, just
He's in front of him.
you either got to throw that ball past your receiver and give him a chance to air it out. You throw it short or even close. That's twice the Mariners picked it off.
1st and 10 from the 5 for the Mariners. 6th turnover of the night.
The Mariners defense have, they've done good so far. They have held them to 0 points. Been a lot of turnovers back and forth, a lot of possession changes, but no points on the board yet for
3-man backfield for
Trojans.
the Mariners. No idea.
Oof,
Going to be a
looks
safety.
like it'll be a safety.
It's a safety.
Yep.
It's a quarterback. Trojans are on the board with a safety.
Couldn't see exactly
I
what
don't know what
happened. If it was
happened
a mishandle or just confusion with the play. We'll take a look here in a replay here.
I can't remember the last time we saw a safety here at East China Stadium. Been that long?
Yeah, they're not very common, are they?
No. 7-2. Trojans get a pair on a safety. Mariners will get a free kick here.
Attention, please. If you have lost a cell phone, it has been turned in.
You
at
got
the
your phone, Craig?
concession
Yeah.
stand.
All right,
If you
good.
have lost a cell phone, it is at the concession stand.
It's at the concession stand. It's a good place for it. Kickoff team.
Number 13, Angus Houston will kick off.
Angus Houston to kick from the 20.
And number 3,
You have the option to punt from here also?
Either way, yeah.
Yeah. Or drop kick. Is that even anymore? You never see it.
Not hardly ever.
You ever tried to drop kick?
Punt?
No, drop kick. But you drop it and the ball, you
Oh.
basically kick the ball as soon as it hits the ground.
No. Green is coming down. Good kick down to about the 30.
Bounce-
Dropped again.
Bounce again off the chest there.
Yep. Up the gut.
Number 3, Emerald Moore for the Trojans.
by number 3, Emerald
Again, just
Moore.
caught it off the chest plate.
Yeah.
Tackled by number 6,
Trojans will take over at midfield. They're going to spot it at the 45-yard line, heading north.
Emerald there also plays the cornerback position there for the Trojans. You'll see him lined up either in the wideout or back in the safety position. Not a real big kid, but he does have some speed. It's listed at 5'8", 131, so.
Butler lined up behind the quarterback Blazing. At 2 split out to the near side, 1 far side, and the slot right. Handoff left side. Give him about 5 on the carry up to midfield.
Jacob Butler on the carry.
tackled by number 58, Josh Headley.
Headley on the tackle, number 58 for the Mariners.
2nd and 5 at midfield.
50-yard line.
Same formation, slot right, 2 near side, 1 far side, and single man in the backfield. That man is Butler.
Again, Butler with the handoff.
He's got a first down. Cross the 45 to about the 43.
Jacob Butler with the carry. Number 7, Jack Kretschmar.
Brought down by Wyatt Walker and Derek Landis for the Mariners. Chains move, 1st and 10.
Ball spotted at the 43-yard line.
Same formation as
Yeah.
previous.
Blazing from the gun. Offside Mariners.
It's going to set you up for a 1st and 5 there.
That ball offside on the Mariners.
Trojans seem to have a little bit of momentum here in this this series, this possession of the ball. Getting some big chunk plays.
1st and 5 from the 38. Butler deep. Pass play. Caught this time by 21 Werner.
Going to the outside. For it.
Ridden down to about the 29. Going to be close to a first down.
Held up by Soph. Tigert comes out over to make the tackle to push him out of bounds.
There's a replay.
Tackled by number 32, Aaron
It's another
Open.
bubble screen pass.
Picks up about 6 on the play.
Another first down and 10.
Actually picked up about 10.
It's a good hit there by Tigert.
29-yard line of the Marines.
1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Minute 32 left in the half. Got a lineman there, 6'1", 380.
He's a big kid.
Yeah, from the shotgun. Going left. Not much stingy Mariner defense on that one.
Good job, Mariner defense on the end there. Was able to get a couple yards upfield. turn him inside.
Tackled by number 58, Josh Headley.
Watch number 13 there. He doesn't move. Doesn't go back to the huddle. Or they're not going to huddle.
Well, it's a minute and 8. They got to huddle. Well, they might not have to huddle, but 1 minute left here in the opening quarter.
2 right, 1 left in the slot. 2nd and 10, going to right side.
Gut again.
Pretty close if he doesn't. Down to the 20.
Jacob Butler again on the carry. Just a big hole there on the right side.
You can be short by about a foot.
Wyatt Walker on the tackle.
There's a
Just a
replay.
big hole right there,
Oh,
right behind
boy.
that number
Yeah.
62.
Yep.
And you lead with the wing back, and just we're getting pinched off. So you can bet that that's the same play they've been getting their big chunk yardages on. You'll see the Mariners either run a stunt or something over there pretty soon. They'll definitely modify their defense for that. Hard to get long third and fourth downs when you're getting a hole that big.
You're going to not run a play here?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. 9 seconds left.
I don't know what the advantage to that is. There's no wind in there, a little bit of wind.
Nope.
We'll
Maybe
end the
just-
first quarter 7-2 in favor of the Mariners. You're watching CTV 6, Marine City, St. Clair.
St. Clair Home Goods and Ace Hardware is open 7 days a week in the Riverview Plaza. Everything you need in hardware, from wiring, paint, tools, outdoor equipment, and even picnic and camping items. Check the specials on Valspar Paint and the Ace Hardware specials. St. Clair Home Goods and Ace Hardware also has a complete gift department with candles, outdoor furniture, grills, and much, much more. St. Clair Home Goods and Ace Hardware.
That seemed to be about the longest first quarter. All the stoppages there, huh?
Yeah, it was a long first quarter.
Long first quarter with
About 15 possession changes.
here's a key
No.
statistic: 7 turnovers. in
Wow.
the first quarter. I hope we don't have 7 more the rest of the game. 3rd and 1 for the Trojans at the 20-yard line. See if the Mariners can put up a stop here. Blazing from the shotgun. Pass play. If we come up, stopped them on that one. They're going to go for it on 4th, I'm sure.
Unless they got a kicker. I mean,
Don't seem to be running anybody out. 4th and about 2 now.
to win them 3 points would look pretty good right now.
Yeah.
They only put you down by 1 possession,
Yeah.
another field goal. But yeah, you're right. Doesn't look like so. They're going to go for it
4th
here.
and 2 from the 21.
9 lined up deep in the backfield. Jacob
Yeah.
Butler.
Is that
It's going to be
on the offense?
On the offense,
Coming
yeah.
off this side.
Sure, tried that delay count, tried to get the defense. Worked against them.
Bring up a 4th and 6. Changes your call play.
I would think so.
That's a tough one if you're on offense. Man,
Yeah.
A yard's
That'll make it 4th and 6 at the Mariner 26.
Get up there and
fairly
you're
easy
anxious.
in high school to get a yard. 6, another story. Naguski comes near side, 2 men on the far side. Blazing from the shotgun again, single back behind him. Fumble. Wouldn't really
Cover.
matter as far as a fumble
No.
because you lost the yardage anyway, so it's a turnover on downs.
Sure, number
Are we-
Trevor Knox again, 59, recovers the fumble.
We're calling that a turnover?
Sure.
Okay. Jeez.
Either turnover or downs or fumble. I would call you fumble. He did. So
Okay. 1st and 10 Mariners. They get out of that one from the 29-yard line. They take over.
Knox just added to his list for the year, right?
Yeah.
He's a center. He had a touchdown a couple weeks ago here and a fumble.
Yeah.
Now he's got a fumble from the defensive side. So good for him. Mariners come out.
Full house backfield for the Mariners.
32
Got
near
Soph
side.
turns the corner, 40-45, run out of bounds at about the 47-yard line.
Run out of bounds by Emerald Moore, that cornerback for the Trojans.
Right at the 47. Clock stop, opening minute, second quarter.
It's a good play. Almost broke that edge there. Even if he doesn't break it all the way, that's a good play. Move the chains, eat the clock up.
Talk about the the things going on in the Mariners. We've got a lot of underclassmen. We've got a freshmen and sophomores, bunch of juniors. First and 10 from the 47. No idea who's got it.
Right in the middle there. Yeah, Kretschmar. Defensive line seemed to penetrate the Mariners' offensive line and kind of drive everything into the backfield.
Angelo Pitsalis on the carry.
Wasn't exactly a clean exchange there. Devin Sylvester for the Trojans was able to get back in there and make the tackle for the Clawson. Wes Uplegger enters the game. Derek Landis comes off.
Uplegger to the far side. Two-man backfield slot right this time for the Mariners. DeTilio under center. Hands off. Soph. Left side. Cuts 50. 45, 40. Taken out of the bounds. Finally at about the 40, we'll call it 35-yard line.
Good job of Soph there by shedding that initial contact.
Good job by the offensive line. First and 10 Mariners from the 35.
That all important statistic, not that they track it real well in high school, but yards after contact,
Darius Watson checks in for the Mariners.
Really tell the tale of how balanced a running back is or a receiver once they make initial contact, what they can do afterwards.
Darius at the fullback position. He's a sophomore. Left side. Ooh, nice job. Picks up about 5 on the play. That's Kretschmar.
Brought down by number 5 for the Trojans, Nick Oda.
Second and 5 from the 20, from the 30.
I count 22 players for the Trojans over there.
We're almost identical or are identical numbers for the school.
Yeah, number-wise, yeah, we were.
503.
Yep.
Second and 5, first man through, second effort. Gonna give him 2 or 3. Got him by the jersey on that one. Kretschmar gonna give him 3.
Luke Crocker for the Trojans in on the tackle.
Third and 3 for the Mariners. Full house backfield, deep man for the Mariners.
Watson.
Yep. That's offside.
Encroachment there on defense.
First and 10, Moraine City. Chains will move. Soph comes in. Watson comes off.
John Holzerland for the Clawson Trojans. Appeared to come into the neutral zone for the infraction. Playing the defensive end position.
First and 10 from the 23. It's coming down still. Left side, Soph cuts back down to about the 19.
Oh, Devin Sylvester on the tackle there.
Put it right at the 20. Second and 7. Been raining all night.
It's slowed down a little bit, but it has not completely stopped.
3-man backfield. Soph got a head of steam. He might score here. Got a hold.
Yep,
got a
sure
hold.
Does. Coming back.
So it'll bring up a second and about, I'm going to guess, 12, 14.
Holding. Got to give props to the kids on the boat, Craig. They've been instructed, you don't shoot the cannon in the tail. So good job, Ben Simons.
See if you can see anything here.
Please report behind the home stand.
I don't really see much. It had to be before then, so I don't know.
Didn't see much.
Those junior football players, they get to go on the boat and operate the cannon. And it's a good job, boys.
2nd and 9 at the Clawson 22-yard line.
2nd and 9 from the 22. Soph and Kretschmar. Soph, left side, nice spin move, gets inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line.
Number 32, Aaron Soph.
Give you about a 3rd and 6
7.
here.
Number 5, Nick Oda.
I'm talking about Nick Oda again for Trojans. Hearing his name quite a bit tonight.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 at the ball on the 20-yard line.
I'd bring him back the other way, same play. They don't have much to the edges,
No.
doesn't seem. Got 2 men split out wide left. DeTilio gonna pass. Sees an opening. Inside to about the 17, doesn't get a first down.
Nope.
Number 8.
Get brought down by number 20, Gabe
With the carry.
Carl Simo
Down by number
for the
20.
Trojans. It's going to give them a long 4th and 5, 4th and
Yep.
6.
I'd rather see him take it and try to run with it than try to force a pass. Timeout Marine City, 7 and 5 left in the half.
All right, Craig.
4th and 4 from the 17.
Not a lot of wind. I don't know if you consider the field goal here. I
No.
think Angus definitely has a leg, but you run the
Got
risk of the
wetness.
bad snap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you try your chances with a 4th and 5, a run or a small flare pass, or
The defense has been
you
doing
let
a
him
good
kick it.
job too. So
Yeah.
Coach Klodich along with Coach Letzen.
What do? You run it or you try to kick it?
I'd run it, I think, just because of the weather. I think that we can get to the corners and pick up 5.
Yeah.
Get a lead blocker. You know, your
I think you
Your
need to
slot
run out.
guy.
Yeah, I think you're right. You need to run outside there because some of the inside plays have been there, but
Yeah.
you just don't want to run. You know, you've got one shot here. You turn it over and down. So
I put my money on Soph
Don't forget about your 50-50.
to the wide side.
There's some kids walking through the stands.
He's got enough
Take advantage.
speed and quickness to get to the end.
Support the
sure.
program.
He just needs a blocker in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Clawson doesn't seem to have any athletes that necessarily outrun him.
They have a 4th down and 4 at the Clawson 17.
So I put Salas, slot right. Soph, the single man, offset to the left. Man in motion, Kretschmar. Gonna pass, wide open. Caught, touchdown Marine City. DeTilio to Angelo Petsalis. Boy, that was a
Wow.
beautiful drawn up play.
I tell you what, it was.
That's
you
why
know.
we're up here and they're down
Yeah,
there, right?
he slipped through that defensive line,
Yep.
and absolutely nobody
Yeah.
went with him.
Nice job. Here's a replay. Wide open. Now, as much as he's wide open, that's also a tough play for
With
a
the rain.
sophomore with the rain.
With the rain, yeah.
Nice job by Ethan DeTilio to Angelo Petsalis. 13-2 Marine City on top. Point after by Houston. Got a penalty marker down. Hey, Dave. 17-yard touchdown pass. We got a penalty marker down, declined.
Angus Houston lines up for the kick. Petsalis the holder. Good snap, good
Looks
hold.
good from here. 14-2 Marine City on top.
Bringing the score to your Mariners 14, Trojans 2.
Friday night, last game in September, going to October next week.
Only 3 weeks left. That doesn't seem right.
Crazy. Well, Mariner land is usually more than 3 weeks left.
Well,
so.
three weeks of regular season. How's that?
Yeah.
Marine City football team and the girls basketball team are putting a fundraiser together at Birch Point Conservation Club October 20th.
All right, Craig. When was the last time we played Clawson? I got some trivia for
We
you.
played Clawson a lot, it probably was, let me guess here. Let's see here. I'm gonna
Dig
this
deep
is
back in the memory
18.
bank.
I'm gonna say. Oh, let's see. Probably.
Got to be there
all
by
the way
now.
back to 13.
Yep,
2013.
2013 it is. Yep. So we actually played them 6 consecutive years there.
Yeah, we played them a
Yep.
bunch of years.
So we're
Last meeting was a 56-21 game.
yes.
We've never lost to them.
No, we're 6-0. That's correct. Although we were down 1, and I was talking to Coach Darren here this week, and you know, asking his thoughts of the team and stuff, and some of the history behind it. And he says, "Yep, you know, we always done pretty good." But he goes,
Well, they haven't been slouches.
No, absolutely not. He says, you look back. He goes, one of the years, he says, we were down.
Oh, we were down 2 touchdowns.
We were down
in Clawson.
43-20.
Okay.
And that was in 2009. I went back and looked it up. So we were actually down 43-20. Ended up coming back to win that game 54-43.
Yeah.
Had to just be basically an absolute track meet there.
I
in the
remember
second
that
half.
game. It was down there, and I remember telling Sharney, I think if we keep it under 3 touchdowns at the half, we'll win.
So
they got up a couple, and then we traded. Then
Yeah.
second half made the adjustments.
it's like that game last night with the NFL. That was unbelievable.
I don't watch that.
Well, I watch it because it's on Thursday night. You know, it's a little break, and I do look forward to Saturday football. But
1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Blazing from the shotgun. Handoff up the gut. Looks like Butler on the carry.
not much
No.
there. Oh, number 4.
It's
that's
actually
there.
Rudy Patterson on the carry.
Brought down by number 58, Josh Headley.
Bring up a 2nd and 8. No, I don't watch any of that NFL stuff. I watch football on Friday and Saturday.
Well, there's some things I don't care for, but you look at that Goff, 23 years old, and I think he threw 5 or 6 touchdown passes.
Same up the gut.
Nothing much there.
Patterson, maybe a yard.
Good job by the Mariners holding that defensive line tight, not letting the offensive line for the Trojans make any holes up.
I have seen a couple plays because somebody else comes to my house and turns a football game on or something. And I think they're getting a little crazy with not hitting the quarterback.
Well, that's been.
I mean, there was one last week. I saw the replay of Clay Matthews from Green Bay. It was just a regular tackle.
No, I agree, and I think they cleaned that up. I think they addressed that this week. So Sunday will tell the tale there. But all's good in the name of safety. But you really start to affect the game there and start ejecting players.
3rd and 6.
Got a pass
rolling
near
and
side.
rolling and rolling. He's
Headley got a head of steam looking for him. No,
incomplete.
Pass by number 14,
Intended that time for T.J. Werner.
number 21.
Wyatt Walker coming to make the hit, but Headley was coming behind him
Yeah.
full bore.
Yeah.
Make that 4th and 6.
4th and 6 from the 36. If you're Clawson, I think you have to punt it.
Wow, yeah, there's no doubt. You're really not. You're only down by 12.
I'll tell you what
so-
was an impressive thing, and you don't realize how it can play into your game plan, but Madison Heights' quarterback was their punter, and he would line up from the shotgun and just pooch it. So you were playing him up, which means that they punted with no returns.
Sure.
And they're going to go for it on 4th and 6. Nope. They're going to same thing, pooch it. High, no return.
Got it.
Oh,
Pat Salas gets
Salas.
the ball.
nah.
there,
Well,
get
how
through
did he
there.
get through there?
Oh,
How
wow.
did he get through there?
He's got a wall
Up to the
set up there,
40,
too. He's gonna go.
50.
Keep
I don't
going.
see anybody catching him. Angelo
Nobody.
Petsalis. Touchdown,
Wow,
Marine
after a
City.
nice-
Wow.
even
Got to
after
see
a
the highlight
bobble
film
kick.
because I don't know how he made it through there.
Yeah.
He must have saw a little bit of a seam. It looked like there was 4 or 5 white jerseys there. Angelo Petsalis, about a 70-yard return. This is what I was talking about, pooch kick. You usually don't get a return. He then decides to get it. Now look, you got 3 right
Doesn't
there.
actually start his
So he
return
missed
until
1.
about the
Look at it right
16.
there. Boy, there's about 6 white jerseys. Well, one was real slow. Once he got past the 40, he was gone.
Yeah. It's an 84-yard return.
Yeah. Jeez.
Maybe a little less, but that's where he's actually started. That's where he actually fielded
Right.
the ball, got back to the 16.
Point after by Houston.
Yeah, once he got through that line and made that comeback, there was nobody in his way.
A little over pursuing, I would say, huh? Bad snap. Got it in. Extra point is good, 21-2. If you were playing squares this week, I don't think anybody had a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, probably not.
We are almost an hour in. We've got 5 minutes left in the first.
Seems to be a lengthy first half.
Yeah. Let's see here. 5:09 remaining in the half.
Clawson in the bronze division of the MAC. Green City in the silver. So next week we're going to go back into the conference games.
St. Clair Saints.
Yep, Clintondale's going to play Marysville. Madison plays South Lake. So in week 8 also. So the next 2 weeks will both be conference games.
Yeah. Marysville the week after home. So we'll be here at East China Field.
3 weeks.
2 weeks in a row. Well,
3.
including this
Yeah,
week, 3, 2 more weeks.
And we traveled to Lincoln to finish out the regular season.
Angus Houston to kick. Quite a turn of events in the last 5 minutes here. Nice kick, down to about the 12. This time it's 13. Perry up the gut, taken down at about the 30.
Nowhere to go, try to get out to the far side, had to turn it back inside where the Mariners just converged and Ben Wright on the tackle. Just a good job of keeping those outside contained.
1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Craig Zimmerman, Jesse Laboon. CTV game of the week here at East China Field.
Rain's picking up again. I think you're going to see that all night, on and off again. I don't think it's going to dry up at all.
It's pretty constant. Nagurski lines up to the near side. 2 right, 2 left, single man in the backfield. Number 4 this time, Patterson. Going to pick up about 3 or 4. Give him 4. He's about the 34-yard line.
Brought down by number 21, Wyatt Walker.
Wyatt Walker on the stop. Second and 7, we'll call it.
At the 34-yard line.
34, they're calling it.
Same formation, single back as Patterson. Pass play, caught, left line of scrimmage. Give him about 2 or 3 extra yards.
Taken out or pushed out of bounds by Aaron Soph on the far side.
Tristan Perry on the catch. Gonna give him about 4 on the play, bring up a 3rd and 2.
Headley goes into the game. Derek Schlotman comes off.
3rd and 2.
Best way to look at the rain is down there in that
black mat.
No, well, the table down there.
Yeah.
The brown one, you can see it coming down. 3rd and 2 from the 39. This time Patterson's slot left. Gives it to him. Stop behind the line of scrimmage. They should have him.
Number 4, Rudy
Might a yard or 2,
yeah,
but
looks
nope.
like they got it.
Nope.
No?
I don't think they did. They got the near side judge lining them up elsewhere. It's going to be 4th down. Yeah, they're going to be short by about a yard.
Are they measuring?
I think they might measure, but yeah.
Nope.
They made it. Fourth down again for the Trojans here.
4th and 1.
3:40 left in the second quarter.
Coach telling him to bat it down if it's looking to be intercepted. This is where I would have taken the quarterback, put him under center, and just inch it forward. See, he's taking the ball 2 yards back.
Right.
I mean,
Good job by the Marine City defensive line there.
Doesn't look like he got it.
Yep, turnover on downs. Marine City has it.
Takes over, yeah.
Good job by those defensive tackles, Mason Beal, Barunda, and Gatan there.
He takes the ball 2-3 yards back, so I mean, man.
Yeah, maybe just hoping to get ahead of steam there, but
didn't get anything.
Great job by the Marine City defensive line, just getting in there, penetrating, not letting the Trojans control that and drive off the ball.
Gorniak, Gatan, Barunda, Beal, Tranquita.
It's excellent there.
Yeah. They're going to ask for a measurement. Unless you gave him, there's no way he got back.
Yeah, that was if they got a first down, that's a good spot there by the
Marine City. First down, yeah. I think you just stay in a much better shot to have the quarterback inch it along. You know, just do
at least you
do a quick count and go.
Right. Trying to sneak up between the guard and the center. At least then you have a little bit of the momentum of the offensive line. You can get across that plane, that first down plane. But
it's difficult in high school when you start with 2-3 yards back. It's just you got a movement off the ball. So let's see what Ethan Titilio and the offense can do here. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. 2 to the near side for the Mariners. Handoff left side. Kretschmar still going. Going to give him about 3 yards, maybe 4.
Tristan Perry on the initial contact and wrap up, helped out by some other Trojans.
Jack Kretschmar runs hard.
That's a good characteristic to have as a Marine City running back.
Soph checks in.
Watson comes off.
Darius Watson, a sophomore. Watch for him in the future here. 3-man backfield for the Mariners. Handoff Soph, left side, cutback. Looks like a hold. I don't know how you get a hold out of that.
Yeah, that was thrown into a big mess of people. Unless it's a face mask or something else. I don't know how you see that either.
That's what I mean.
Holding.
It was thrown about like real quick.
Yeah, right in a big mess of people.
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Bring up a 2nd and about 15. Maybe more like 17.
Coach Letzon's looking, I'm sure, on the back of his play card, seeing what he can dial up here for 2nd and long. Far side, you're going to have Pat Salas and
2nd and 21.
Derek Landis.
Titilio back. Throws deep.
Got a Mariner out there.
Nope, just incomplete. Intended that time for Angelo Patsalis.
Intended for Uplager over there, yeah.
Sorry, Wes Uplager?
Yeah.
Or no, they're saying Landis.
That's a decent thrown ball. Yeah, it's just tough in these kind of situations, these kind of conditions to come down with it.
Numbers are nearly impossible to catch. That was Wes Uplager. Can hardly tell 6 from 5. 3rd and 21. Holding call changes everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, so now the Mariners look at a long 3rd down here, 3rd and 21.
Timeout Clawson, 2 and 27 left in the half. See what the Mariners draw up here.
2:27 left in the half, Craig. I don't know if, I mean, you get some of this back. I'm not sure you go for broke here to try to get the first down. Maybe give yourself a manageable 4th down.
Mariners playbook has been such in the last number of years that I have the utmost confidence in the offense to draw something up that may be the opposite of what we think and get 17 yards and go for it on 4th.
Unpredictable?
Yeah.
Is that the word you're looking for?
That's a good, yeah. Are the cheerleaders here tonight? The band is ready to go for a halftime.
They're toughing it out in the rain.
This time it'll be Tigert split it wide to the far side, near side. We got Uplegger, so have trips to the right. Pat Salas to the left. Nobody in the backfield. I'm sorry, got a slot left. Tilio Clawson throws, caught. Have some room. Kretschmar's going to get a first down, a whole lot more. Down to the 20, 15, 10, 5, down to the 3.
Oh, he lost the ball. He must have it out of bounds. He lost the ball on getting shoved out of bounds.
Wow. Beautiful play.
Mariners recovered it in the end zone. But
look, watch him not give up on this play. Caught him. Then Max was off to the races there from the 40.
Yeah. Great play.
Nice play. Look at that.
49-yard little screen pass. Looks like he's going to go out about the 2. Line of scrimmage at that play was the Mariners 49.
What'd I tell you?
Yeah.
I mean, never cease to amaze you.
Yeah.
First and goal from the 3-yard line. DeTilio under center. Left side, going to be a touchdown.
Get in there.
Yes, it will be. The Aaron Soap from 3 yards out. 27-2. You know,
there you go, Craig. You
that
called
long
it.
play, the credit also goes to a sophomore, DeTilio, not giving up. I don't think that was his first read.
No, absolutely
not.
not.
He looked downfield twice.
Like went through his check down process twice and then
went right.
Went right, yeah.
I mean, that takes a lot as a 10th grade student.
As that pocket's collapsing.
Yeah.
I mean, there was Trojans all over him there.
Angus Houston for the point after. 28-2, Marine City. The defense looks stout. Defense has pitched a shutout so far. The only 2 points on a safety. Yeah, DeTilio, that was a heck of a play.
That was nice. Good presence under fire. You know, I think you're right. He did. He went through his check down twice because nothing was there, and then he found the open man on the far side. And you know, credit to So for putting it together after that. Just get the ball in his hands, and you're good to go.
You know, there's something to be said, and I don't know how it works, but you've heard of things for people saying that for some people the game slows down for them.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what, there was a whole lot going on there. There was the line was collapsing because of the time.
He held on to the ball a long time, yeah.
You know, this is not a guy that does football 24/7 for a living.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how much increasingly difficult that play is. 28-2, 2:09 remaining in the half here. In case you don't catch the part of the game on TV and you want to go back and watch it, you see it on the right hand of your screen. WatchCTV.org. Craig Zimmerman, Jesse LeBoon at Marine City Game of the Week.
Another good kick.
About the 12-yard line. 13 Perry again, up to about the 35-yard line.
Ball received by number 13, Christian Perry.
Brought down Darius Watson.
Another sophomore.
Darius starting to get more and more reps in there.
Yep.
Big, strong, fast kid. Well, he broke that one against Sterling Heights Stevenson on the side, and he just flat out put it into high gear and went.
Clawson at their own 36-yard line.
2:02. What do we got on tap for the weekend? We've got Michigan at Northwestern and Michigan State at home against Central.
Yeah, and then you got Ohio State at Purdue for the whiteout. That's going to be a good game to watch.
At Purdue or Penn State?
Penn State, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Handoff up the gut. Ooh, stopped in a hurry there. Just across the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a good solid hit by Wyatt Walker. That 13 was just moving full bore there at the line of scrimmage, and Wyatt put his shoulder down and pretty much stopped him dead in his tracks.
We can give him 4 on the play, 2nd and 6. This first half has been all Mariners on offense. They better hurry up. Not counting yet.
Back judge again.
Under center this time.
Oh, nothing right there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Who's there to meet him that time? Nick Barunda. Barunda, the nose tackle, got in there.
Yeah.
Jacob Butler with the carry brought down by number 4, Nick Barunda.
Coach Glodich calling a timeout. He'd like to get the ball back here.
Timeout, Mariners. Their second timeout.
Breaking the action here. You can see 1:10 left in the half.
Rain slowed to almost a drizzle. Not as miserable as it was.
It's easy for us to say.
Yeah.
Folks, don't forget about your 50-50
Coach
tickets.
Friend out there talking to his
Walking
defense
around
along with
tickets. Here's your chance to win some
Coach
money
Dave
tonight.
Osterlin.
Help support the program. Go Mariners.
It seems as though the white on white uniforms has come back the last few years. It seemed like a lot of teams years ago played with colored pants.
Yeah.
Marine City always did till about 3 years ago.
3rd and 9 at the 37
Seems
yard
like
line.
that's another trend that came back. 3rd and 9 from the 37-yard line. From the shotgun, here goes Blazing. Gonna run. Gonna try to run. Hit hard. Pick up about 6 on the play.
Short. Be a 4th and 2 here.
Blazing with the carry.
Minute 3 left.
Timeout Marine City again.
21, Wyatt Walker.
Well, if you're the Trojans, you haven't done much of anything on offense. I don't know that it really matters. Go for it here.
Timeout.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mariners. Their final.
I think, well, yeah, if you're really trying to conserve, maybe you try to punt it down there. And I don't think field position has been indicative. It hasn't held the Mariners. They're going to do what they're going to do, but you do got to look at the clock. You got a minute 3, so
Right.
if you can punt it, get them down there, and maybe put the Mariners back inside the 20 with less than a minute. Well, I think you got a pretty good chance of holding them scoreless the rest of the. But if you go for it here and then you turn it over and give it to the Mariners right there on the 45, I think you're just asking for another touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah, best thing would be the pooch punt again. Remember last time they lined up in the same formation, the quarterback just backed up about 4 feet.
Yeah, he's only 6 or 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Right.
So a normal punt formation, you'd
Got
be
2
what?
wideouts near side, 1 to the far side, 2-man backfield. From the shotgun we go.
Go for it.
Yep. Hand off.
Keeper.
No, keeper. He's
Yep, there's that quarterback keep
He's
read
got a
right
first
there.
down and a whole bunch more, down to the 40, 30. Taken down at about the 16-yard line. Moves the chains, under a minute to play.
Side. Number 1, Charles Tiger caught up with the quarterback. Just made a shoestring tackle.
Yeah, once he was free there.
And that's almost that quarterback read that I was talking about earlier in the game. You give him that decision-making capability, either to give it to the running back or not, keep it. So
1st and 10 from the 16-yard line, 2 right, 1 left.
chains quite aren't set yet, so they're gonna start the clock there. There's
Same
a read.
play, same
Keeper
play.
again on number 14.
This time he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Landis.
Taken, by
I'm
Wyatt
sorry,
Walker.
Wyatt Walker. Yep, 21. That's a good hit, lifting him right up off his feet that time.
Yeah,
So no timeouts left. Well, that
36 seconds.
Scoreboard showing 1 timeout left for the Trojans. The clock continues to tick. 30 seconds.
Going to get maybe 1, maybe 2 plays off.
Almost an
Pass
encroachment
play,
by the
looking to
Mariners.
go to the end zone. Caught, and it may be a
It's gonna
touchdown. Let's
be-
see.
He was down
There's-
before. They're going to
No,
rule
he's
him down
saying
on the
down
1.
at the 1.
Yep, down on the 1 for sure.
Completed to number 13.
Let's see what
See if he actually caught this ball or not. Reeling catch. Timeout Trojans. So there's the ball.
Brought down by Angelo Pasalis. It'll be 1st and goal.
I can't tell.
Yeah, he's down.
Can't tell.
It's in his gut on the 1 yard line. So
Timeout. Trojans use their last timeout. 1st and goal from the 1. Mariners would like to preserve this shutout for the defense. Closest that the Trojans have been all night. There's a good look at our crowd underneath the umbrellas. Not a pleasant night to be a Mariner fan. Nevertheless, they're here.
not too bad. It could be 5 below. We've been playing in that before too, right? So
yeah.
this looks pretty
yeah.
good.
A couple games come to mind. Clintondale 20 years ago or so, 25 years ago. Lansing Sexton, that was in November.
That was bitter.
Yeah, it was crazy cold. I was cold up in the booth. I mean, it was, and it was a lot better. Yeah, it was cold. That was about 3-4 degrees. Here we go. Mariner defense, see what they're made of. First and goal, Trojans. 17 seconds remain in the half.
No timeouts.
From the 1 yard line.
Imagine they'll run a couple of pass plays here. It's not there. You're just going to throw it away.
I'm going to
try
try to run it in.
Keeper. He
no.
did not make it.
I don't think so.
Nope. The clock's going to continue to run. You don't have anything. He didn't make it. His knee was down. So they're going to try it again. They're going to try to stack him up and sneak this in again. No.
Oh, he got it this time.
Did he?
He scored, yeah.
They're not calling it. They did not call it.
It looked like it to me. I guess they're saying no.
That's it. End of the first half.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was close there. All right, scoring recap for the first half. In the first quarter, he had Pass Alice on a 69-yard run at 6:21 left in the first. Houston had an extra point. It was good, 7-0. Then the Trojans pinned Marine City back deep in their own end zone for a safety. That resulted in a 7-2 score. Now we move on to the second quarter. You had Datillo to Pat Salas on a 17-yard pass. Houston added the extra point, 14-2 Marine City. Then at 5:09 in the third, Pat Salas had an 84-yard punt return. Houston added the extra point once again, 21-2. Then Soph with a 3-yard rush. Houston again added the extra point, leaves us with a 28-2 score here at halftime.
Enjoy the halftime. We'll be back for the second half. Marine City on top.
Neiman's Family Market. Experience the Neiman's family difference. Fresh fruits and vegetables, where Michigan-grown products are featured daily. Local is more than what Neiman's sells. It's who they are. From Grandpa John's quality meats since 1952, featuring a complete meat and deli department, to Grandma Sophie's Bakery, to the Corner Cafe, even a complete pharmacy to serve you. That's what Neiman's Family Market is. Experience the Neiman family difference.